What's up guys, it's Jalen here with iDrew360 and welcome to the app of the week for the week of July 24th, 2012. This week's app is Fuzel. It is a collage making app that does exactly what it sounds like. You create collages and they come out in like these nice organized books that you can just flip through by just swiping at them. So here is one I basically put together, well, three sets I actually put together yesterday. These are just photos I took over my trip in Honduras last month. So let's get straight into this. If you flip to the last page here, you can create a new one. And this is your canvas that you can work with. So you can customize the layout, the border, the base, the frames, and then obviously the images inside. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick a layout here. Let's go with this one. And then you can go ahead and tap to, you can either take photos or you can just go to your library and select from your camera roll. So I'm just going to go ahead and add some photos. Let's see, I took some of these while I was in Universal. Most of them were posted to Instagram, so they already have effects on them. But this does allow you to add effects to the photos, and the effects are actually pretty nice. So I have some photos here. You can swap spots. When you tap an image, though, it goes into the editing. Let me just move this back so that you can see the options down here. So if I wanted to add different effects onto them, I could. They have a handful here. If I wanted to try, let's say, Barcelona, it would do that to the image. I'll just leave that there. And then this button here is the auto enhance, and actually I've seen auto enhance buttons throughout a lot of different photo editing apps, and none of them seem to be that great, but this one I think is the best auto enhancing feature or enhancement that is out there across all of these photo editing apps. So once you're happy with what it looks like, you can pan it around in its slot. Once you're happy with what it looks like, you just hit done, but I'm actually going to switch this to a different spot. So I want to put it in, I want to say this frame. There we go. And then I'm going to move it some, and I'm happy with that. This one is also a photo that was on Instagram before, but I'm just going to leave it just like that. I'll hit the auto enhance. There we go. So I'm done with that, and now I'll go ahead and play around with this one. Let's find an effect. Let's try Cairo. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I guess I'll stick with that. I'll enhance this. Pretty cool. Hit done. And then that's a, for the most part, I'm satisfied with this, so I think it's nice. I can play around with the borders, I can play around with the base. If I wanted the base to be, let's say, yellow, it'll obviously change it to yellow. Let's say I want the base to be this like dark blue. That doesn't look right. Alright, let's just change it to black. So those are the color options down there, and there are more options for like effects and for bases and different frames and borders, but there is a pro version of this app which is, I believe, $2. If you can buy that from within the app, or you can just go and buy the there's a separate pro version. Both are the same thing, they're both $2. You can buy that from the app store or from within the app itself, which just gives you more features. And then you can play around with the frames. So let's see, the frames are exactly what they sound like. They just put your collage into a frame, but to me they kind of mess the effect up, because before they're like up and in your face, and then they get thrown into this frame, and it's just kind of like I was kind of happy with what it was before. So if I take it out of the frame, it's just right up in there, and then put it into one, and there you go. But I'm gonna go ahead and hit done. and then there you go, it's added to your Fuzel book, and you can just swipe through your collages that you made. So there's the collage that we just made, and then you can go ahead and share this. You can share it, you can just save it to your camera roll, share it to Facebook, Twitter, Flickr, email it, or you can share it to Instagram, which is that last option down there, which I find kind of interesting since this seems like it's something that would be competing with Instagram, but you can share it to Instagram if you like. So if I want to go ahead and share this, it's going to take me into Instagram and allow me to do that as it was just a normal image that I just took. So that was Fuzel. It is an awesome app. I definitely recommend it if you want like photo editing or just something to make your photos look pretty awesome. It is completely free in the App Store. Like I said before, there is a pro version that you can check out. That's just $2 and it gives you those added features. But the free version does get the job done. It's just spelled Fuzel, and you can just search that in the App Store. I really don't have many complaints about it at all. I think it's awesome for like if you want to take the photos that you had, that you took from like a vacation or just a trip that you took, and you'd have a bunch of photos that you took and you just want to organize them and make them like presentable. This is awesome. Just throw them into Fuzel, edit them, enhance them, and put some borders on them in frames, and it makes them look really nice. And so you can just like hand your device to somebody, and then they can just swipe through it as if it was an actual like book or a physical collage. So that was this week's app, guys. Check it out in the App Store. It's completely free with the pro version at $1.99. Thank you for watching. Check out the site igc60.tk if you don't already. Follow us on Twitter at igc60, and please subscribe because that always helps out. That's gonna do it, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.